So al waladu fil masjidi. These The default state of a noun is that of rafa. When there is nothing there to change the noun, we always vocalize that noun in state of rafa. There has to be something to make that noun to go from state of rafa either to nasab or to jar. And these agents which force that change, in Arabic they're called amil. So amil. So fi here is amil, and amil means actor or agent. Actor or agent. Actor from action because it does perform action, and action is that this amil is going to act on the noun which follows it and going to change that noun from rafa to the state of jar. So amil and plural is awamil, this jama mukassar. So we have got all huruf hijara there amil. There will be some other huruf which may not be amil, but they have their own function. But all huruf hijara they are amil because they make the noun following them to go into state of jar. So al waladu fil masjidi. So it will be wrong to say al waladu fil masjidu or fil masjida. That will be wrong. Al waladu fil masjidi. And if we end up saying al waladu fil masjida, that will be error of not sarf but nahav, because this is a construction. Fil masjid is construction, and that is to do with nahav rather than sarf. So al waladu fil masjidi, the boy is in the mosque. How do we analyze it? What is al waladu here, and what is fil masjidi? Because when we said the boy is good, let's go back. The boy is good. The boy is good. We said that was a sentence. The boy is good. So al waladu hasanun. Al waladu hasanan. So we said this was a sentence. And in this sentence, we have mubtada. That's our starting point. So that's mubtada. And this is khabar, information about mubtada. Khabar. So what happened here is that mubtada and khabar combine to make jumla ismiya. Jumla ismiya. Khabariya. I have written in the bracket khabariya because in this case what we are saying is we are giving information about the boy. Information about the boy is that the boy is good, and we are giving information, we are giving khabar basically. But all the sentences may not be about giving information. For example, if I say, is the boy good? So I'm not giving information, actually I'm asking question. And that will still be jumla ismiya, but not khabariya, because I'm not giving information, I'm actually asking question. So there's a different terminology. We do not have to go into that terminology today, but that will be called then jumla ismiya insha'iyya. And those sentences where we give information, khabar, they're called jumla ismiya khabariya. So this is our analysis of this sentence. We've got mubtada, we've got khabar. And mubtada and khabar combine to make jumla ismiya khabariya. What about how do we analyze that? what is al-waladu here and what is fil masjidi here? This is clearly is a sentence because we know that from here in English, the boy is in the mosque. It's a sentence, it's not a phrase. So al-waladu fil masjidi, how do we analyze that? So to understand that, let us look at this analogy, which is, we can say Mubtada has a slot or a parking place. So Mubtada has this slot. And then Khabar has another slot or parking place. So they have got their own slots. So because this is the slot of Mubtada, whatever goes in here will be Mubtada, treated as Mubtada. And this is the slot or parking lot of Khabar. So whatever goes in here will be treated as Khabar. So we can write here al-waladu, al-waladu. And in this slot, we can write this fil masjidi. Fil masjidi. Masjidi. So al-waladu is in the slot of Mubtada. And fil masjidi is in the slot of Khabar. Mubtada and Khabar. So which means we clearly call this Mubtada, we can easily call this Khabar. We have said that Mubtada is always in Rafa and Khabar is also always in Rafa. So what state is this in? To know if a noun is in Rafa, there are some markers of Rafa, and we know that in singular nouns, in Jamu Mukassar and in Jamu Muannas Salim, the marker of Rafa is Dhamma, and that of Nasab and Jar will be Fatha and Kasra accordingly. In dual and plural, it is not these harka which are marker of their Arab. In those cases, we said that it's a sound, una and ina, ani or aini, in dual, and una and ina in plural. So none of those apply here, neither the sound nor the harka. So Arab basically could be of two types. We can say Arab is of two types. Arab bil harka, and Arab bil harf or bil sound, we said bil sound, bil harf. So sound of, for example, baytan, and the dual will be baytani. We said it's the sound of ani, but somewhere we can say this is Arab bil harka, because this Zamma tells us that it is Rafa, and here ani, this whole of that is Arab, and they call it Arab bil harf. So that's another kind of harf. So either Arab bil harka, Arab bil harf, or in our case we said it's by sound. So none of those apply to the situation in here. So how do we sort that out? One way of looking at is that we have said that these are different slots. Whatever is in this slot of Mubtada will be Mubtada and in Rafa, and whatever is in this slot of Khabar will be Khabar, treated as Khabar, and will be considered to be in Rafa. So because this doesn't have, the whole construction doesn't have any markers of Rafa, so we will say this is in state of Rafa. In state of Rafa.